Osuani no so ebisa se ye kan abosom no ewie no ono so ebisa bio se ade a ye frɛ no bosom no se de ye nte ase ete no eno no eye den. This student has asked what the Bible is referring to as idolatry or idol worship, as the Europeans or Christians or foreign religions have attributed it to in likeness to our African spirituality. So the student wishes to know that what the Bible talks about idolatry, the worship of idols. Okay, now scriptures are coded. Every scripture is coded, so understand this. What the Bible is referring to as idol worship isn't the same as what has been translated to mean idol worship. What is known in mainstream Christianity, in Islam, in many religions that oppress and try to lift up its own version of truth above everyone else, referred to as idol worship, isn't what it is. How it has been made to be understood to developing nations, to colonized nations, to colonized tribes, was originally supposed to replace the indigenous spirituality with the ways and the views of the conquerors. Nti abrofo a mubedi yeso no ene tumi bi aba bedi yeso bia no ono no sene ohu nioma no ena obehwe amaya fane de nanso so no ye ka ade a Christosom ana kremosom efre no bosomsom no eno na yedikan akyerem bosomsom no de ete yaka akyerem dada waho na sede omo kyere bosomsom ni mu no eno no kasetia sede na ye nananom eye won nioma ye nananom som a entesa eno no ye boapayo ene sanso ye ntwanto so. You see, conquering religions, the Arabs conquered this land through Islam. Europeans did the same through Christianity, and they dumped their views on our ancestors, trying to change and remold the indigenous spirituality in the image of these same conquerors. Now, what the Bible is talking about idol worship, just as you are here, you are an idol. Usi we a bosom. Okay? If it's a osombo ma abodieno, you are an idol. Okay? Because you have a purpose, you have value to this nature, you have value to this creation. Why else would you even incarnate in the first place? You have a purpose of your incarnation, so there's value in your incarnation, and you are the embodiment of that value, making you bosom. I will see way. You see, do you get it up to this point? Now, the entire universe is an idol. Because what the Bible is referring to, and how the Westerners or foreign religions have actually accused our ancestors of being idol worship, is that what were our ancestors doing? They will infuse an energy, a very intelligent energy, a sentient energy, okay, that can communicate, that can act on its own, that is programmable. Infuse an object with this intelligent energy for a particular task. In the 21st century, it's called technology. What is a laptop? What is the use of a laptop? without electricity? What is the use of a laptop without computer coding? What is the use of a laptop without its accompanying software? It is useless. Even with all that software and hardware, without access to electricity, the computer is nothing but garbage. Do you understand this? So, the moment you introduce electrical energy, which is what is required for the computer to be a computer, the moment you introduce electrical energy to the computer, it becomes a creation. What our ancestors did, anything that they did which has been accused as being idol worship, is nothing but creation. We have natural creation and we have artificial creation. It serves a purpose, it's a technology, it's a tool. And when we were in school, growing up, you were able to define what a machine is. And a machine was basically defined as something that allows you to do work easily. So if you were farming with a cutlass, and now you're able to farm with, let's say, a harvester or a tractor, the tractor makes you work and clear a larger piece of land quickly, even within a day, as opposed to a cutlass that would take you more than a day to do it. Okay, in the olden days we would walk hundreds of miles to whatever destination we wish. Now we have cars. What is a car? If the car doesn't have power or energy to power its engine, without the energy, the car is just nothing but garbage. So that creation, that physical, external, artificial creation, and then we introduce intelligence to it. We introduce intelligence, we introduce energy to it, and then it serves a particular purpose. It is called technology. So what our colonial masters accused our ancestors of as being idol worship is actually nothing but technology. That is what they have ended up doing, but nobody calls that idol worship, does it? But when we were doing it, we were the first to do it. Maybe it was not a bunch of machines and computer chips, but we were using nature to do it. We would infuse intelligent energy into objects and it will serve a purpose. It can serve as a talisman. Still today, our elders would infuse intelligent energy into clothes that can even act as bulletproof. The white man does the same thing. I don't see the white man being accused of idol worship. No. Do you understand this? So, what has been circulating in terms of interpretation of idol worship is not idol worship, it's creation, it's artificial creation. The entire universe is an idol because you have the physical embodiment and you have the energetic embodiment fusing the physical. Okay, that is an idol. A tree is an idol, a human being is an idol, an animal is an idol. When the intelligent energy leaves the animal starts to decay. When intelligent energy leaves the tree will start to decay. And when intelligent energy leaves that computer, leaves that calculator, leaves that light bulb, it starts to disintegrate and gather dust. Okay? Something that is lifeless, then you introduce a life-giving energy to it to serve a purpose. That is a creation. We are creators, are we not? Are you not made in the image of your creator? Are we not creators? Are we not? We are. Okay? Two people, male and a female, join their energies together, their intelligent energies together to form another creation. You call it a baby. Why don't you call it an idol? Do you understand this? So that is the definition of an idol. Now, what they really meant, as the Bible said originally, when scripture is talking about idolatry, okay, idol worship, what that actually means is that replacing something that is natural with fake, or focusing on something that is fake instead of focusing something on the real. That is the genuine definition of idol worship. Let me give you an example. You have the celebrity culture of the 21st century, right? Now you have a celebrity with the advent of social media. You have a celebrity that you follow. No one really knows the actual life that a celebrity lives. This celebrity has hundreds of thousands of followers. You may be part of those followers. You are the follower. Whether you like it or yes, you are worshiping him or her. You are following the footsteps. When that particular celebrity tells you, or that particular celebrity advertise and tells you to go for this particular product is good, all the hundreds of thousands of followers will search for that particular product and use. He or she assumes the position of a god and tells you what you should do and what you should not do. Before the advent of the celebrity culture, we had scriptures to do that, and scriptures are tied to religions, and religions are tied to their icons. It's the same thing. Okay, so that which we call nature, which is the proper idolatry, where through nature we are able to naturally appreciate the workings of the Creator, if that gets replaced with something that is fake, that is anti-nature, giving you doctrines that are completely against natural law, that is idolatry. So when we are talking about idolatry, it is what we call religion. That is the first idolatry. That is the first institution or creation that had human beings focusing on something that is fake, as opposed to previously when human beings focused on that which is real. Okay, now another example. We live in a country with natural resources. When we say money, money is resources. It's gold, diamond, oil, timber. It's the natural resources that the nation is endowed with. So when the natural resources is being replaced or represented by paper and coin is the actual idolatry. So when we are focusing and giving attention to paper and coin as the representation of wealth and money, then we are idol worshippers. But the real resources, the real money, is the gold, is the silver, is the diamond, is land, their assets. Okay, that is the real money. But here's the case: you are taught to believe that money is paper and coin. That is idol worship. Okay, fusing intelligent life energy into something that is lifeless and giving it a purpose is not idol worship. Idol worship is actually focusing your entire energy of your soul into something that is fake instead of focusing it on something that is real. That is idol worship. So what our ancestors were doing wasn't idol worship. It is not. Okay, that is creation. We are creators, and we are acting as creators. We are doing what we were born to do, to create. Before the advent of machines, before the white man invented machines, our ancestors were inventing machines. You just call them lesser gods. You just call them demons. They are not. We were able to energetically weave, energetically manufacture intelligent energy, and we will fuse it into an object, and it will serve a purpose for us. That is a machine. It allows us to do things easily. Our ancestors will fill a pot, a clay pot, with water, infuse it with intelligent energy, and will look through it, look into the water, and see what is happening several miles in his farm. Whether his farm is being played by thieves, what is happening in his farm. Now we have it as CCTV camera, invented by the white man. But that is not idol worship. But before that, our ancestors were doing it. You see, our ancestors were doing it. So now we know the difference between what scripture spiritually means idol worship and what has been falsely accused on our ancestors as idol worship. That is actually creation. And what is truly idol worship is actually channeling the energy of your soul, your entire consciousness, and your attention on something that is fake. Like the celebrity culture that we have, the celebrities you follow project an image that does not really represent who they are. They call it a stage name. They call it a show-based image. They call it optics. But that is what you worship, and that is what you follow. That is what you mold your life around. You want to dress like them. You want to speak like them. You want to make the same life choices they make. And that is very different from how they truly live. They project a fake image for you, and you buy into it. It is religion polished in the 21st century. You just call it celebrity culture. That is idolatry. Replacing that which is real with that which is fake. That is adultery. But how our ancestors have been accused of idol worship, that is no idol worship. It is called creation. It's called technology.